Not my usual introduction to the vlog today, but that's okay. It was not the chillest night ever. So I did get called back in last night. I was here for not too long and then got a few calls overnight. So, as usual, when you're on call, interruptions come, and that includes interruptions to sleep. I've had a couple relatively good nights. So having one that's a little bit more fragmented is to be expected and not too bad. I have about 45 and a half hours left of call. We're getting there. We're more than halfway through. And actually just got to get through the weekend. Came in this morning, I had a couple patients waiting from overnight. I had to reassess them and send them home, and a couple phone calls to make to follow up with some patients. So got that done, starting the day out pretty well. I'm just gonna take it how it comes. I got a recent question. The question was, do I get nervous ahead of doing these long stints of call? And I guess the short answer is yes and no. The long answer is, when I first started doing ER medicine, back when I finished residency, I would get super nervous before a shift. I would worry about all the big bad things that could happen, the critical cases, the sick kids. Would I have the answers quickly? Would I be able to do what I need to do in the moment to make sure that we could save a life? And yeah, I spent a lot of time thinking about that and worrying about that and studying for that and getting ready for those moments. And now I'm 5+ years into practice. I've been enjoying this process. I still do the studying, the preparing. I still kind of think about those small percentages of critical cases that can come in, but I'm a lot less nervous about it. And I think the reason for that is a couple things. One, there's a bit of learned helplessness there. So I've committed to do the shift. There's no other doctor here. It has to be me. I have to do it, and I have to deal with whatever comes to the door. So you have to acknowledge that you have a good team that's working with you. You have colleagues that you can reach out to, like specialists or extra support. There is always a fail-safe. If I was swamped, if I had a really bad night, if I needed another doctor, we do always have redundancies for that as well. There is backup. And then the other thing is that I've now worked close to 500 ER shifts since starting, and it's been okay. Everything has gone well. Knock on wood. We're getting more stitious today, but knock on wood, I have had a number of critical cases, and I calculated this out in the rural ER setting. About 5 to 6% of my shifts require me to intubate someone or put in a breathing tube for them. So these things do happen, and you deal with these things as they come up, but I've been able to do that, and things have gone well. So despite the fact that bad things happen, I feel well equipped to be able to manage those situations. And so, am I nervous? A little bit. You're always kind of weary and aware of the fact that things can go from 0 to 100 immediately. But do I really, really worry about it? Not as much as I used to, because I know that everything's gonna be okay. Sleep when you can. Gotta get a bit of laundry done. Socks and undies, baby. Getting it done. All right, guys. Taking advantage of the free moment. Going for a run. Let's do it. Alright, so run is done, had a shower, bite to eat, feeling good. Thankful for that little break in the afternoon to take care of some stuff for me. Just got called, there's another patient who just got there, so I'm gonna go in and see them. Just gonna carry on. 27 hours left. Hard to imagine. Nope, wrong, I have 38 hours left. I completely somehow thought that I only had 27 hours left. I'm a fool. I don't know if you can hear it, but the neighboring apartment is watching Rocky. Full blast. Love the tunes, definitely. So I've got about 36 hours left of call. It's been pretty busy, seeing quite a bit more patients. Today is a lower volume day than the previous few days that I've been here, but it's been kind of a steady trickle all day. Kind of feels like an airplane bathroom. Whenever one person's done, the next person kind of pops in. It's been kind of steady like that all day. I did get a bit of downtime to do a run, get a bit of laundry done, which is great. Always love to be able to do a bit of that, catch up on a few things. It's now a little after 8 p.m. and just having a bite to eat and not sure what to expect. It's of course Saturday night, and that can bring all kinds of action and activity to the emergency department. I'm probably going to try to rest while I can here, while I have a moment, although of course I'm anticipating being called in any minute. It helps if you just anticipate being called in any minute. Anyways, I'm going to leave it there for today. Kind of a fragmented, disjointed episode today. Maybe I'll have something a little bit more organized tomorrow. Probably not. Tomorrow will be the final day of the 5-day series. Looking forward to that. I'm feeling tired, guys. I am feeling tired. But I'm coping, spirits are good, motivation is good, getting lots done, doing some good medicine, seeing lots of good patients, and having a good time with the staff here at the hospital. So yeah, all right, I'll leave it there for today. Talk tomorrow.